Well, hello everyone. I'm streaming on three streams right now: YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And now the dogs start barking for the first time. Great timing, fair. So, anyways, I'd like to thank everyone that's joining me on this stream. I've been waiting for this for a little while, but not as much as other Kickstarters. Yeah, fun times. So. Yeah, this is the Mr. Carve M1. I backed this on Kickstarter, and yeah, it's probably be my last one, honestly. Oh, it was a really short stream countdown. Yeah, it is what it is. There's it looks like there's like a 15-16 second delay because I was watching on the other end. But anyways. Yeah, I'll show you the Kickstarter on this in a little bit. This is an M1. It's a DPSS pulse laser, still considered, I guess, a fiber optical laser. If you could go through the specs in the description. Basically, it's a 2-watt, but it's supposed to be pretty powerful because it's a DPSS. So we'll see. It's supposed to like boost that that laser, but who knows? I wasn't going to invest into a real 20-30 watt fiber laser until, well, until I knew if I was going to like it or not and be committed. Also, I want to make sure, can everyone hear me? Because I had to switch to a new microphone. Well, not new, it's my backup. So the Altovan, whatever, that died. So. Oh, well, I guess that review that I did 2 years ago, now you know the lifespan of those. So I'm back to the Sennheiser. But greeting all the people from Twitch. I see that you're coming on as well. That's great. Great to see that everyone's coming on. So with unboxings and stuff, I will still be doing the multiple streams like I am now. But for just doing crafty stuff and, you know, working on certain projects, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch for that stuff. So regular YouTube content, projects, and everything I'm working on, but some daily things that I don't want to flood my YouTube channel with just miscellaneous streams, because I want to show people what I'm working on, but not, flood my YouTube history and all that stuff with it. But so that's what the content moving forward is. Thank you for. Let's see, let me scroll through here. Yes. I finally got off that little workbench, and now I'm over here on the other side. Let's see. I'm going to be doing that garage video shortly. But yeah, it's coming along in here. It's nice having a different angle and actually a work surface to use. Whoever thought that would actually get that far. But let's see here. So anyways, let's. I also have a sponsor for today's video. They've been a sponsor with me for a very long time, and that is PCBWay. So I'd like to thank PCBWay for sponsoring this video. And a little bit later, after we dive into the Mr. Carve M1, I'll go ahead and show you what they're all about. Slat wall is everywhere. Well, I'll show you the Maddie's Craft Corner. She's actually moving out, so I'm going to be able to reclaim the other side of the garage. So this was phase 5 of the garage remodel. Phase 6 should be basically the whole garage is going to be in slat wall. It's going to be pretty nice. So it'll be like a, hey, Comic Cage. It's going to be actually a slat wall. ProSlat reached out to me about the some pictures, so they're going to be advertising my garage on their site, and they actually sponsored a lot of the slat wall in here. So I said, hey, you know what, your slat wall is in like almost all my videos, and they said it is actually. So they sent me like 4 boxes and accessory hooks. So okay, we're all here for the Mr. Carve, right? This fiber laser. I didn't know that it was still considered a fiber laser until I went on their site and they changed the description around compared to the crowdsourcing that they did. Now, anyone that's known me, I kind of like gave up on crowdsourcing after the debacle with the Sunlu filament dryer, and of course, some some printer will just leave off to the side. Karen knows a lot about that. So, but so I don't know if I'm going to be back in another project anytime soon. You know, between I can put down in the description, you have major delays now, just everywhere, and there's a lot of irritated people on these crowdsourcing platforms. They're just, and I was one of them. You'll see John Ivaner commenting on this thing a lot. I don't know that maybe they just sent it to me. I was backer number 51. I don't know the order. It was just a major lack of communication with them. So let's go over to their site really quick, and I can show you what it is here. Hold on one second to get off of here. There we go. All right, everyone can see my screen there. So this is the M1. It claims it's 50 times more accuracy. I'm not, again, this is crowdsourced through, this is the Kickstarter page. They didn't really spell Merry Christmas right here, but you'll see it's just 395 comments. There was only between this one and Indiegogo, it was only like 600 units. But the campaign, we go through here, this was my pledge. I'm not hiding anything. It's $12.99, and I got the accessory kit for another $20. They claim that the MSRP is close to $2,500. I highly doubt it. The bill, you know, they're trying to compare it to another, you know, these industrial fiber lasers, and I just don't see it. This is the build surface is, or the engraving surface is 75 by 75 millimeters, really small, but the accuracy is really, really good. It will not engrave wood or paper, or but it will do leather. I think it's going to be about the size of an Ender 3 if you guys are into 3D printing. I mean, you can see how small it is. It engraves, like I said, all types of metals. It's only at 2 watts, but the peak power they're saying is 15 kilowatts. So we're going to see. I don't know much about fiber lasers, so if someone wants to join in that does have one and knows what they're doing, I'll be more than happy to send the invite link for streamer. Now I'd like to just talk about my sponsor, PCBWay. PCBWay has been sponsoring my channel for a very long time, and I am happy that they're sponsoring today's video as well. They are for manufacturing for any type of PCB, prototyping, SMD, stencils, PCB assembly, flexible PCBs, and they also offer other services like 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, injection molding. You could share your projects on here, which is really cool. That you know, it's like, think about it as things and stuff, but you know, you can actually contribute and buy it. So we'll talk about a little bit more about PCB later on, but let's continue on and get to opening this box, because you have no idea when it arrived. I never stocked a package before like this in a very, very long time. And given the background, there's another one. What is it? Maker something. There's a laser out there, 4-axis laser, that people Maker Space Maker. They're having a huge problem there, and yeah, it's just bad. They actually took on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, one of those, they actually took them off for investigation because they, I guess they miscalculated shipping and they're asking for people for more shipping. So that didn't happen with this. So, all right. I actually have an overhead shot. What is that all about? I mean, Who would have ever thought that I would have gotten to this level? Just a generic, we're kind of used, well, anyone that's received 3D printers, this is just an extra. You get to see a picture of it. Actually, it would have been nice if they put it in another box, because you just never know what it's going to be received like. You know, I mean, it's kind of risky shipping out something like this in a box. Well, that's a good thing. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I can almost see now going with, I wasn't a fan of, and a lot of people are not a fan of these bigger companies being on Kickstarter, and they do it for the advertising. But you know what? I'm starting to change my mind a little bit about that. You know, with like all these bigger companies in the field. They say this is light. Well, compared to, I guess, a regular fiber laser, it is. So, Mr. Frosty Pants. Well, Fancy Pants. I was going to say Frosty Pants, then you know that's cold in this garage. Is it? Spark Maker. Yep. If maybe if we ever get to that, but all you have to do is literally go on to that site, and it's pretty bad. So it's like a little briefcase. There's another guy that was doing videos out there. I'll see if I can find his link and paste him there. He's new to YouTube. He's promising on making a video a day, and so far he's been doing it since the beginning of the year. But it's like foam, like almost like a DGI, but DGI has more of a soft feel. This is definitely a foam feel. So this is what happened to. So these are disposable. So it doesn't really matter that these are like this. This is to go over your build plate. They're focusing pads. They're sacrificial pads. So you could actually use a piece of paper, because it can't engrave it. So you have your build surface or your engraving surface on here. The whole thing's down. It will. What is this? I don't know. Well, anyways, this stuff was supposed to be over here, and it just didn't stay. Because I'm only the second person to unbox this on YouTube and all the others, you know, Twitch and everywhere else. So I don't know if this might be a cleaning. Yeah, no clue. Yeah, get a ruler. Basically, I feel like I'm back in school. Hey, HC, Jerry, 3D print. So I am on multiple streams here, because I think this is a good way to get everyone here again. So you guys see some, may see some advertisements from Stream Elements. That's for Twitch, so I apologize. This, I have no idea. The other person didn't know either. So it's pretty thick. I think it's just maybe to measure whatever you're working on. A quick guide. Let's just put this off here. This is not exactly a very sturdy hinge. Okay, I think this is, all right. So this is a clamp to hold everything down. So I say that you have, let me move the camera a little bit. There we go, better angle. So you could just a work surface clamp. There we go. Slap mat. There you go. Well, it's not really a slap mat because it's not very flexible. All right, so these are a different frequency for your safety goggles. So if you have a diode laser, I guess don't use your diode laser safety goggles. Get with the frequency. This is what, a 1069 frequency. I have to double check that. Now I did get an accessory kit. So I have like a couple hundred of these. These are blank aluminum business cards that are just painted. Cutting board to trim small. Oh, okay. Maybe Karen. Maybe it is a. Hey, Samuel, how you doing? Maybe it is a small cutting board. I don't know. So, no. I have a fire extinguisher in reach, Jason. Don't worry. I know that you're all about my safety. All right, so they claim that it could engrave lots of different metals. Let me bring this camera down a little bit. There we go. So I got this, it was $20. I got this accessory kit here. So you got keychain, pretty cool. But actually, that's pretty darn nice. Another one, I got like 100 of these dog tags, but these are actually a lot nicer. They're thicker. And then, you know what? You have to have a please Fido that some bear will get a custom engraved tag. And got some stainless steel. Let's put all this back. I'm gonna be testing on some just other stuff, and maybe if we get that far. I mean, this is all new to me. So, like I said, if anyone out there has a fiber laser, let me know, and I'll add you to the stream. So you have your brackets to hold everything down to the surface. So something else is in here. Ah, there we go. That's very important because instead of using EasyCAD, let's use CCAD. And that's supposed to be on this flash drive. We all know the standard power strip or power adapter. My brother was over here when he picked up this 3D printer, the ANET ET5. So, and he said, "Man, you guys, how many of these cables do you have?" I said, "Well, I used to have a lot of computers too." So they said it was supposed to be a USB Type C. Well, looks like they went with a USB Type A. No big deal. Just throw it in there with the rest of the printers. Manual. Now the biggest thing here for the manual is I do not know the frequency range in here. Gives you, I mean, it just flipped right to that page. Gives you the speed and power. And it's kind of ironic. Everything is like 100% power. And, you know, I mean, they always suggest with the fiber laser that you don't go at 100 power. Yeah, I mean, the same thing for all these. So, I don't know. Just because the frequency has a lot to do with how you engrave, as far as I know, for a fiber laser. The only demos I've seen of it, which is I've seen it at a 30 kilohertz. Yeah, yeah, you're burning up the laser ahead of. It's better to do it at less power, Olga Munchin, than and prolong the life of your laser, even if you're doing multiple passes. Doing it just even 90%. Sorry, I'm just flipping through this. I'm just seeing if there's something in here. Most fiber lasers from the videos I've watched cap out at 80. So guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it at 30 and then 80 from there. All right, so this is supposed to be very simple to assemble. And we'll see how easy it is to assemble. Oh, screw already in the back up here. So there was one that was floating around. So on the back, there's one screw, one Allen key. Poor Allen. Doesn't want to be called Allen anymore. I don't understand that. He'll always be Allen in my book. $99.9. Okay, so maybe that's what we'll go with. Of course, got the wrong side of Allen key. All right, so you just look this up. Set the laser to stun. I purposely didn't wear a red shirt for the away mission there, Jason. All right, so these are just pegs right here. Stay camera. Doesn't want to stay. I think this camera's going to do a sacrifice and dive. All right, so these are not push pins or anything, and they just line up right here. And then you just use this underneath in the middle. And that completes the assembly. Just gonna clean up my mess here. All right. This thing is small. I'm gonna change the camera angle, so not to worry. Sorry, I'm making everyone sick here, so I apologize. That's the size of my hand here. So, a Bud Light. So, very, very small machine. Actually, let's oh, I do have a banana for scale. Dave Wilson. You printed out one. Okay, you ready? for scale. Engrave the banana. It doesn't do plastic. But look how nice and this Dave Wilson. What a great job! Look at the quality of that print. I don't have a real one. Gonna open up our lovely USB. That's not a banana. Are you sure about that? It says banana on there. All right. There is literally no inputs on here except for the USB and power. So someone told me that I was wrong with my video, saying that it's not a Type A. So you tell me, is this a Type A or is it a Type B? I think it's a Type A, but you know what? I could be wrong. I thought the Type B had the extra. Well, it'd be nice if I hook everything up the right way. All right, where did my? See, that's why. Oh, there it is, right there. Power cords. That is a Type B. Type B. Type B. All right. Because yeah, I looked it up before I made my comment on the YouTube video. I couldn't remember if it was a Type A or Type B. Stand corrected. Everyone's saying Type B. So you're saying, then that is Type A. And that's a one thing I love about this rolling tool chest I have in my garage is a power strip on the side. Engage safety squints. Yes. Okay, so in the front, let me bring you around here. So this has a powered Z. A lot of the fiber lasers will have a crank on the top, but this only has power up and down and power, and then on the side, that's for repeated tasks. So that's like if you're doing a whole bunch of stuff and you want to just keep and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what you do. Hey, Mark, where's the fire? Man, I don't know. It hasn't shown up yet. We're going to insert our Type A into the USB. I'm just going to install the software. I don't know if you want to. Oh, they do have a CCAD user's manual. So CCAD, the only videos I could find about it online was iPhone repair, where they basically use the software to get rid of the glue between the glass. And okay, so there is a user's manual on here. Okay. board driver detected. That's normal. So I'm not showing my screen here, but when you launch the application, it wants to see the valid card, and the card is actually on the laser engraver itself. Yes, be patient, Jason. Something with him and fire just is always the case with me. I don't know what it is. Now I got Windows screen in the middle of open. No, I don't want to see the weather. It's cold out there. All right. So let me share my screen again with the software. Make sure it first opens without any errors. Driver board. Okay, this is when we take a look at the manual. Okay, we got safety precautions. John will be on fire by the end of the stream. It's good to know, at least for Jason, how to assemble. Okay, this is one thing right here. It says 70 by 70 millimeters for the carving range, right? On the Kickstarter, it says 75 by 75. So already got gypped out of 5 millimeters of engraving surface. Not nice, Mr. Carve, not nice. All right, so there's a software that we have to decompress. All right, so it says that this file is compressed, and it is not. So I did find one file that was compressed, so I'm just uncompressing it. Give me a minute. You're on all three. You're on all three. Nice. Okay. So this flash drive, so the software runs actually off the flash drive. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I have no problems with it either, but that's basically your hardware key. So never lose your flash drive. Because basically they want you to go into the engraving software, make a shortcut on your desktop for Mr. Carve, and then install the driver, Windows driver. It is a Win7, Win10 driver. All right, no errors. Let me now share my screen here. All right. So everyone can see the screen. Let's see if we can switch this over here. So this is the area that you have here. Now, work area. Okay, perfect. So I was watching one video. What's his name? I forget his name. Laser guy. So when your surface in here, when you go into the system configs, you want to make sure that your width and your height, well, you know, your surface is 70 by 70, but then you have to make it divisible basically by half an X and a Y. And that's basically all you do on here. Then there is, I guess it won't show up. So all the demos I saw that this frequency was at 30. And oh, a little bit of a delay here. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely better. Like I said, I'm gonna be on Twitch just for like working on this. When I'm working on projects on the side, you know, doing some engraving and things. But for YouTube, you can't replace YouTube for stuff like, because this is content that people are gonna want to see again. Okay. Let's see here if this goes up to 80. Okay, it does. I just don't know. It's nowhere in the document. So we go text. We have this, and then where is it? This is your passes. It's already set to line 0.01. Your first is going to be an angle of 0, so that means it's just going to be up and down. And I'm going to enable a third one. I'm going to do an angle of 45. That's going to sweep in a direction of a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to use just a regular, this is called a hash. And I'm just going to do the regular zigzag. I'm going to then enable a third one. and this is going to be a negative 45. So that means it's going to come in from the other angle. So this is going to do 3 hashes for the filling. Oh, yes. And there should be a center on here. But I guess we could do. And plus Ogre Munchin, not everyone's on Twitch, so I don't want to be driving anyone away from, most of my followers are on YouTube, and plus, it's still my main platform. I don't think it's ever going to be replaced, but all right. Let's change the view here. Oops, I don't have that camera hooked up. No, you don't want to see my ugly mug. I should have. So let's do this. There we go. That's a little bit better. Get me off of there. There we go. No! Get me off of there. All right. So you're focusing, there's 2 dots on here. I call tag. When you go up, this is going to be loud. Oh, it's actually not that loud. Can you imagine if your 3D printers were like that? This is where you could use your mats here. So what you should see is this, eventually 2 dots. It's pretty hard for this camera to pick it up. Oh, do it. I think you need to get your eyes checked. There's definitely 2 dots there. Okay, so you can see that it's starting to separate there. So your focus is going to be the dots become 1. And, so you can actually see it. I can see it on there. They're blending into 1. Hey, now, don't or in cam mode. Listen here, Jason. Hey, Karen. Well, I got my Amazon special. Some of my other laser engravers. And you know what? It's going to be tough with this one. I don't know if I can do food. What's going to be a tripod's laser engrave review? Well, this is only an unboxing. I have to see if I can do a something with food. Let's see if I can do this. I see one dot. Okay, that's enough out of you. There's like 30 of them on there. You just are blind. All right. Of course, you know, safety first here. All right. And this is for Jason. Oh, everything's green. Fire the hole. Shh. Okay. This. There's so much to the software. So this is like a EasyCAD fork, I guess. So all right, let's see what happens. Are you doing anything, Mr. Carve? Hello? Are you doing anything? I don't see it moving. Do you see it moving? I see no. I see no smoke yet. I'm highly disappointed. Yes. See, so, Kit, someone that gets it. Someone that gets it. Thank you. All right. Well. Oh, look at that. So, no, we can't have 90% power. Thank you. All right, so we have the text down there. Let's see what the good old software manual says in here. All right, we did the filling settings. We have the text down there. And really, that's all you get? That's all you give me? It says height, 100 millimeters. All right, you and your metric stuff. Shh, you didn't see this. You didn't see this. Yeah, you didn't see that, did you? Really? You didn't see that? I forgot to do that. Look, there's two dots. I told you there was two. No one believed me. Where? See? You see that? You did not see that. I'm gonna edit that out of the live stream. All right. Ooh, look at that. I think we need to get Joe Telling on here. I completed something first before he has on the screen. It says text. That was pretty darn nice. Let me do one more pass. You want me to do one more pass? It's basically only 3 passes, Ogre Munchin. So, you know what? We got plenty of these cards. So, well, right now this is only burning away the paint. So let's just do another one, and we will do like what? How many passes? Do a vote. 5, 10, 15. It really helps, though. Future reference. It really helps to take off the cap the next time. I mean, I have to see if that's in the manual. 20? No, not 50. Come on, Built Over Bot. Does it say to take off the cap? Okay, in all fairness, the manual, from what I can tell, doesn't say to take off the cap. So, all right. So I'm going to do. Let's see. Let's do 10. Yes, it was. All right. I should be able to do an outline on here. But you know what? We'll worry about that next time. I'm in the mood for engraving. Lens Cap Garage. Yes. How did you know? Yeah, I've been skeptical with this, but it's no smell. I actually have a little exhaust prepared for when I just go for the. I mean, it's just to pull the air, nothing else. It's only for soldering, just to get out of the way. But I'm gonna build like a whole exhaust system in here. But yeah, did I bump it? Yeah, I did bump it. Damn it, that was me. All right, then let's cancel that. Oh, yeah, it's you definitely feel the engrave on here. So let's put that over and just do it one more. Just do it this way. I mean, these things are so cheap, doesn't really matter. This time I won't bump it. So let's see. it just says mark on here. It doesn't say how many passes it's made. I don't know about you, but I've watched so many of these fiber laser videos, and I just, it's something that I could watch forever. I mean, it feels like. Yeah, that's gonna be next. I mean, customs. I'm gonna do my logo after this. All right. I have my logo on my desktop, so I will put that in there. Man, ever since that CR6SE video, everyone wants me to have a fire extinguisher ready. Yeah, Jerry, I'm so far. I mean, this is only a business card, right? This is only a aluminum painted business card, but already, you know, compared to a diode, there's really no comparison. But it's also, let's say, you got the Comgrow or even the longer, which was a little bit more expensive. The one that I reviewed, the longer is a $400 diode laser at 5 watts output, not input, output. This they're saying is MSRP at 2,500. I doubt that you can get a 20-watt fiber laser for that price. And this is a DPSS. It's supposed to be, even though it says it's only 2 watts, it's a different technology. But I just don't see this being 2,500 MSRP. Now, I paid $12.99 for it. So far, with what you see, do you think I got a good deal on it? Hey, it's not. Well, I haven't gotten it yet. Well, considering we moved here, if you ever watched the driveway video or my drone video, we moved here. There's a highway by our house. There's a train station next to our house, and that was bad enough, right? But when you have a, then they built a fire department down the street, and then they put a red light camera. Oh no, that's not good. All right, that's definitely got some etching in there. But also, we haven't messed around with the frequencies. The frequencies are definitely needed. But you guys want to see my logo on here, so let's do that. I want to see the value for the cards unless you give them deep. Well, it's these are for business cards. I guess I don't know. So oh, that is a yeah. We need to resize that. How do I resize that? Size 70. I just redo this one 70. There we go. And then if we do supposed to Okay, so, oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. Stop. We're in that one already. So it looks like we need to get rid of text that's on there. So get rid of that. Image. Change that to 65. That will be 65. Nope, 64. There we go. Now we're going to do a reverse. Grayscale. DPI 500. This one. But he mods. Your I did the mods before Builder's Mark was on there. You're a mod build for Munchin right now. So I'll adjust that a little bit. So you're supposed to be able to do the outline before you print. If anyone sees that in there, let me know. In the software, I just grabbed the corner and scaled it down. Well, oh. But I thought I already had it scaled down. Oh, there's a drop there. That's good enough. Like something just popped. It's a Kaiwu with a print that's releasing from the bed. I don't think we need 10 passes on this, so that's going to take forever. So we'll just do one. Let's do another pass. So we want to try this right now. Let's give it a go and see what happens. We're keeping it at 30. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, I could have a campfire outside, but you want to see it inside. Can you engrave laser on PLA? Nope, this does not. Well, it does certain plastics. Sorry, it doesn't do wood or, you know, of course, paper. If it burns metal, I'm okay. Okay, so that'll be next after this card. You guys want to see the logo, so we're gonna do that right next here. So it's it looks pretty centered. I'm supposed to see red light F1. There's supposed to be that outline, and I do not see select mark auto red light outline. That's I don't see it doing the red light outline at all. It's not. It's not. It's the size here is 62 by 67. The surface is 70. I mean, it's right in there. Or that should help with the view there. All right, I'm gonna just hit engrave. We're here to see stuff get burned and stuff, so let's give it a try. Oh, nope, that's not good. Right on the mat. There we go. See, that's why I was looking for the outline part, was because I couldn't see it. While this is doing that, if I find the outline, I'll oh, so you actually saw the frame on there? You know what? I think it's because I'm sitting down. I should have stood up here. Let me stop it. Because sitting down, I didn't see it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so newsflash for you guys. You wear those safety glasses, you can't see it. You can't see it at all. That looks good. Maybe a little bit smaller. All right. Thank you, Ogre Munchin. I did not see it at all with these safety glasses on. Safety third day, pretty much. All right. From what I've read, that you do inverse it for this, for a picture. Yeah, so check reversal and grayscale. And 500 for the DPI. Eric, I think you're the one that video I watched. I just tried to plug your channel. If you want to throw your channel in here, I did watch that video today where you did the circle and you were able to actually finally cut through it. But we need to know the frequencies of this for the material. Right now, everything is defaulted to this 30, and this is going to take a lot of time to figure out what frequencies to use. Yes, I'm the one. So I meant to leave a comment on your last video. I just was interrupted with other things today. Yeah, because every time, Eric, that I was watching your, and I'm like, I said it, like the thoughts of it, and then all of a sudden you said it. It's true. Bear is, you gotta get Bear on camera, right? There he is. Hey, Bear. I don't know why he's in here. I mean, everyone knows it's a fire hazard being in here with me. Yeah, this instruction manual is pretty dismal. It should have a frequency rating on here. Well, he is the brains of the operation for sure. Yeah, he likes chasing anything RC car type related. Um, and he sat next to that vacuum, the robotic vacuum, and he was waiting for it to go off again. It is. It's funny though when you watch the videos. It's like, oh, it's so fast. Well, I should have increased the speed. We'll flip it over, and we'll increase the speed to like 1200 or something, and see what happens. Play nice, everyone. My stream, so that doesn't usually happen. It doesn't. It's too. He's too handsome. Hey there, Big Jano. What's going on? Yeah, it's not that bad right now. I gotta hook up the exhaust, but or the fan. Oh, third time, right? For me, then. That's true. I already had it twice. Yeah, I'm doing that. So, Builder's Market, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but sorry, I just brushed against the mic. Um, so, for unboxings and stuff, I'm going to do still the dual. But for when I'm like working on like with this laser on the side, I will just do it on Twitch or anything else. Yeah, they're not a big fan of it. You know, it is what it is. The eye drop isn't working yet there, Zolan. Sorry for your Twitch people. Yeah, that would probably need more than one pass, anyways. That's awesome. If you're still awake, well, yeah. Oh, so that's running on Twitch? Should be. Well, I mean, you can see it coming up, so there is some smoke. How would it do if you do not engrave on a background? So that's where you don't reverse the image. Well, this is a 0.01, so this is pretty fine. You can always increase the size. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm going to speed this up at least 3 times and see if there's any. It's supposed to be able to go really fast. I mean, you've seen, everyone's seen, I think, on here, within reason, a fiber laser go, and they haul ass. So again, this was my, I paid $12.99 for the laser, and then there was a $20 accessory kit. I don't know if so far no one said if I think if you think I got a good deal on it or not. It's definitely a small engraving area, but I didn't want to waste something over twice the price, and if I didn't use it that much. Yep, it's true. Let's see here. I'm gonna mute my mic because someone's coming home, and Oreo's already going nuts. I say that we go after we do a faster one of this with maybe 2 or 3 passes. We go right to metal and start messing around with metal and see if we can engrave it. What do you think? I'm already tired of the business cards. I mean, yep. it stuck? No, it's still going. I saw a video, Eric, about the I think because yours was still at 30 for the frequency, I'm going to change mine to 25 and see if that helps. All right. Look. Yeah, it definitely needs more than one pass on this. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. One thing that's not good about this is yeah, so Bear is he's black. So we're gonna try it again, but we're gonna speed it up. And Oreo's working, so I'm gonna mute real quick. I don't see that. Let me go back into software. Grayscale contrast. Let me double check the settings on here. The reversal of grayscale, fixed DPI 500, and outlets in the picture window. Ah. So I did not click on that one. Yeah, unfortunately, it's you can't use like light burn on something like this because this is when you connect it by USB, it knows it's meant for the software. I mean, I thought that Lightburn, I could try it another time, but I thought that Lightburn now has fiber capabilities. But let's change this to 1200. What does it say on there? It said speed 500 and power 100%. Everything's 100% in here. Oh, okay. They actually do have something in here for this. Check grayscale and fixed DPI. Reverse. Outlets picture. Check. Two-way scanning is checked. All right. Well, we're gonna. It says only 500, but you know what? We're here for some fun, and I'm gonna change that to 100. So And yeah, that's not doing anything. It's too fast. There we go. Yeah, it's 1200 was definitely too fast. Wasn't marking anything. Let's see here. Yeah. So within the frequencies right here, when we go to stainless steel next, we're going to change the frequency from 30 to 25. Frequencies play a big role of what you are, what type of material you're engraving. I was looking for, I'll show you crosslight after this is done. It's on the left side. Unfortunately, it gets covered after you hit the print, so, or engrave, or whatever you want to call it. Ah, okay, thanks, Big Mike. There was Laser Anything was doing a live stream with it. I wanted to rewatch it. I didn't know if it was out or not. Nope, don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that either. Just getting quick happy. First time I'm streaming to both, so I have all those stream elements drops in there. I turned off Nightbot for this stream. It's not worth having on, anyways. With the cards, honestly, I would just stick with a dial laser. It's not worth using one of these. DeLonger did a great job. You have a 400 by 400 surface area, and you can just do a whole that. Just plot the whole thing. Do them all at once. It's just not worth doing a business card on here. This is just to show the detail of it, and right now I can see that this would need at least another pass, or I choose a different image. Daughter's home. She bought my old car, and it has a real nice stock stereo system, and I can feel the bass in the garage. Yeah, I don't have business cards anymore. They actually don't even hand them out in my work anymore. When I first started there 6.5 years ago, they asked for gave me a deck of business cards, and they stopped doing it a year later. I already did invert it. What does she think about her laser? She's moving out. That's Maddie's Craft Corner right over there. And that's going to be reclaimed. Reclaimed as Tripod's Garage. All right. Do we want to stop this and just go right to some metal? I say we do. Take a vote right now. Do you say yes or no in the chat? We could let it run, or go straight to metal. All right, I'm gonna let this print, and I'm gonna go find the other dog tags that I have. Yes, there is. All right, I'm gonna cancel this print right now. Engrave. Take a quick look at it, and then we're going to try some metal. Yeah, it's that didn't come out that well at all. The first one. Wow, it's there we go. Yep, I think I have a really bad tan. The first one definitely came out a little bit better. Bear doesn't show his gray as much as he does right now. But all right, let's just go with some metal. Found this in the drawer. I'm still looking for the dog tags, but this is stainless steel. Give that a try. Yeah, I mean it should. It's not that shiny, believe it or not. Which tells me that this didn't burn off completely. I have to see if I still have the ones from the diode laser. I mean, but the text is really crisp. Yeah, it's coated aluminum, and aluminum is actually really hard to engrave. So when Eric was on here, he said they did like 200 passes to cut through one of these business cards. Yeah, because of how hard it is to actually engrave. I mean, on the text here that I did, I can feel it, but I don't know if it's past the how far past the paint it is. So we're gonna come back here. We're gonna delete the Mr. Tripod here, and we're going to do. text here. And the setting that I saw for frequency was 25 on this. Let me see what the other settings were. Oh, that works nicely. Turn off the light. That's what I was looking for the last time. Fire at will. How about we do something a little bit more creative than just typing more text down here? Let's see. How about we do? There you go. How about that? Oh, it is a wrench, right? Hey, where did it go? Ah, tool. Okay, fine. I'll do tool. That actually sounds pretty good. Okay. Does not want to change. Why can't I get? I did try doing typing in tool and then enter. Look, it just bounced right back to text again. No, there's a little bit of a delay when doing things on here. But see, look at it. Oh, okay. So we do this. There we go. What kind of weird stuff is that? That's the apply button. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we learned something new on that one, right? All right. So let's see what happens. Change the speed to 100. This is. Okay, let's see what it says in the manual because it's so great of a manual. Metal, power 100, speed 300 to 500. Oh, no, metal 500, plastic 1000 to 1500. Black and white picture, metal, ordinary bitmap is 300. Well, you know what? We can always do more than one pass. Let's do 500, like it says, 100% power. But it says nothing about frequency. All right. Is the camera in a good position? Yes, it is. All right. Let's give it a try. Okay. That was thrilling, but it did engrave. But we want to see not an outline, right? We want to see the whole thing engraved. I mean, you guys caught that, right? That did. So let's how do you get to fill? Oh, did it not save my settings from the last time? It did. So you gotta apply it every time. All right, there we go. That's what we came to see. Oh, I say we do more than one pass on that. What do you think? I say we do. Let's do 10 or 15. $80? I don't know. Let's see what it does with this one. With 10 passes. I just know a diode laser can't do this. I tried. It will kind of like melt it a little bit, but it won't engrave. Oh, that's looking pretty darn good for a tool. Yeah, it is. You can tell. So Ogre Munchin, do you want me to do more passes? I know you want to see a deep engraving. I don't know. This cable thing. was this an artillery wrench? I don't know which one this actually, which machine, which 3D printer this one came with. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. The instructions, it leaves some to complain about how to apply the settings, but hey, you know what? I'm fine with it. I mean, it's you guys are participating in it. Maybe my stream, but you found them on Twitch. Should download the. There's a another, so they have a more detailed manual on how to use the software on the USB drive. So it would have been nice that they had that the CCAD on like Mr. Carve's site. Yeah, I found out about that literally cross-site at the last minute today, where it was. It's, I mean, I think for the Kickstarter price that I got it for $12.99. I really think it's not a bad deal. What? Brian Vines? Watch me engrave tool. All right, so we're gonna let it stop after 10 passes. That's why I love seeing the fiber lasers do is that. All right, let's take a quick look at the tool. Oh, no, that's not good. So you can feel that. Yeah, you can definitely feel it in there, the etching. It's not coming off at all. So let's flip it over. Bring it down with authority. No, it's not much better. Great. Well, not well. I guess you could still consider it 3D printing. Yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't that hot. Let's take a look here. Move this over some, and we are going to change the frequency on this one to 20. So what I have it at 25. And then we're going to do 20 passes and see. See what it does. Okay, now that, look how much brighter that is at a 20 frequency. Eric, if you're still on, I could hear the change. And I can see some sparks on this now. They better. That this is making a big difference by lowering the frequency. It goes in the air. It's going straight up. It's not coming towards me. I'm pretty far away from it. As soon as it goes, I have a fan, but I can see the smoke going straight up. It's being vaporized. You don't want to breathe this stuff in. As soon as I hit it, I'll show you where I'm at. Towards the, pretty far away from it. It's did that. I don't think you need to see the software anymore. There's no smell. It's not like burning wood or anything right now. It's true. I need to. Looks like it came with wipes for the lens. Those white things that came with it. Very soft. I have so keep it interesting. I have a set of Harbor Freight pass-through socket set. You want to try engraving some tools? Why not? It's up to you. See if it will carve into chrome. Oh, that's leather. Okay. Really soft. So there is a alchemy or something. I forget the name of it. Where you're making a permanent mark on stainless steel. That's why I want to try something different instead of. But you notice how much brighter this laser is when I lowered it to 20 for the frequency. It will do leather, but not glass or plexiglass. The CO2 will do that. This is for hard surfaces, plastics. I was surprised that they could do leather because it won't do wood or paper at all. So Eric, that's been on here, he actually used for his waste sheet. That's what this is. He just used a piece of paper. It won't even leave a mark. Be nice if it would tell you what pass it's on. Does it say? Oh, yeah. It says it's on the 8th pass. So almost halfway done. Oh no, it's already almost done. Sorry. All right, let's take a look. I could feel it. So that's 20 passes, and you could see my fingernail fold into it. It's definitely engraved. The camera's I got some poor lighting, even though I got some new LED lights there. It's got a dark spot in the garage over here in the corner. But there you go. It's so reflective. It's hard to get that. I mean, oh, it just had a nice shot on it. There you go. I mean, you could see the etch right there. There you go. It it is burnt, but it is engraved. Now, remember, it's not like one of those fiber lasers where you are going to see. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's try it one more time. We're gonna lower the and then we're gonna bust out some other materials to try it on. I'm thinking it's that bring that back up. Share screen. So we reduce the speed. Let's do it to 200. Just 10 passes. I think we keep the frequency at 20. And let's see what it does. Because remember, we're going pretty fast. You know what? Let's change it to 150. We're here to see some smoke, right? All right, so it's all about speed. So we are going to now go really slow. Speed and power, right? Yeah, it's the Mr. Carve M1 fiber laser, the DPSS laser. Hey, what's going on there, Tactical? Oh yeah. Yeah. So hold on. Let me switch it to the other camera here. So you can see. So I got the fan blowing away from me right now. And yes, safety glasses are on. Oh, look at that. Look how much different that is by slowing it down. I am doing 150 right now. And the frequency is at 20. Yeah, you know, the Extreme Elements is very chatty today. What pass are we on right now? Let's take a look. We, oh, 9. That's what it says. Yeah. It's very interesting how basically it's the circles. The higher the frequency, I'm thinking that maybe we should try it higher the next time. What do you think, Cross? Like maybe go 80 should be the top of this. Maybe do 60 on the next test. Because right now we only went down, we went down. Original was 30. We did 25 and then we did 20. Did we crank it up to 50? Yeah, I can't remember. I was trying to consume so much content over the last couple of days. I could have sworn that the lower the frequency, the deeper the engrave, and the higher the frequency, that's when you start to get into like almost like colors between speed and frequency. The colors are pretty cool. Yeah, it's a. It says it can go 0.2, but it doesn't say how many passes it takes. It doesn't say what frequency, or they really need to come up with a detailed instructions on that. When did you get yours, Crosslight? But this one's looking really good for darkness, and I just curious to see how deep it engraves. Also, it loses focus as you go deeper into the engraving. So as doing all these passes, I'm wondering if I should go down a little bit halfway through. Okay. So you're in California then, or something? Because I know that most people got theirs in California like on Monday, or even late last week. All right, let's take a look. Noticeably different already just by it's definitely engraved. It's darker. Oh, Texas. Okay. I mean, there's videos out there where people haven't even gotten this far. Hey, what's up, Bionic? To okay. So right now, I'm just going to change it to 40 for the frequency. Same passes. And let's see. I'm just going to kick it off and see what it does. Definitely hears different. I think you hear it. It's just amazing the you hear frequency, but you don't realize that you're going to actually hear different tones from it. Hey, dude, light. Didn't know that you could change the frequency of a CO2 laser. I don't have one. I just want to also bring up my sponsor one more time. It's been a while, which is PCB Way. I would like to thank PCB Way for sponsoring the stream. And if you're looking for any type of circuit board manufacturer, whether We're looking for SMD, stencils, PCB assembly, or flexible PCBs, advanced PCBs. PCB Way is actually one-shop stop. You generate an instant quote just by here. Very good pricing. They also offer other services as 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, injection molding. Again, they do PCB assembly, advanced PCBs, and also you could share your projects on here, and you could charge people. Pretty cool. Think of it as like Thingiverse or things, but for making things. So I want to thank PCB Way for sponsoring this stream. And if you're looking for any type of PCB manufacturer, I would like to see if you can use them first. Yes, so this is a DPSS. It's a diode push laser, basically. It is meant for hard surfaces, but it also does leather, but will not engrave wood or plastics, wood or paper. But this is on the scale of fiber lasers. This is definitely an entry model for people that want to get into something like this. This was, say that you are doing jewelry or doing something else. You're not going to get the deep engraving that you see, like these 50-watt fibers just tearing through metal. It doesn't do something like that. You do get an etch, but what myself and another person on here is trying to do is see crosslight. Trying to see if we can actually get that 0.2 millimeter depth that you should be able to feel without just trying to use your fingernail. Yeah, I've always wanted lasers ever since I've seen them actually come out of sci-fi into reality. I think it's always interesting that a ray of light can just engrave metal. I think this might be the last pass. You can check it out. Yeah, I get that. I have enough 3D printers right now, and this is a tool that I wanted to have in my arsenal of just things to be able to use. Because the CFO of the house, if I would have gotten a rat rig, she'd be like, "Wait, you got how many printers?" This is definitely comparison to the other side. Never enough. What? Look at this, that Lightspeed guy. I'm just, don't mind me, Lightspeed. I'm just playing around with my tools. Yeah, so the lower the frequency definitely does better. It's a tool. I'm wondering, hold on. Let's try something else. Give me a second. See you later, Tim. Thanks for coming by. All right. So we already played with the tool, so how about we play with the nut? Supposed to have really good accuracy. Let's see how accurate it can be. Well, perfect timing. Got a bolt. All right. Good night there, Brian. Thanks for coming by. Share this screen here. I think this will be the last test for today. No, it's never past that. Toasty nuts. Hey, I can't burn food with it, so might as well burn some nuts. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully it's focused. It's it is. You can see it happening on there. Because it's already done. Already did its passes. And it didn't do anything. So let's just try it on here instead. Yeah, it was definitely too small. I just saw that they did that like on one of their pictures, but you have no idea how big the nut was. Oh, it's upside down. All right, let's give this one a try here. Yeah, I didn't do the hatching on that one either, so I forgot to apply everything. So, we'll do this. This will be the last engraving. It's true. But this is what I do. I don't do the norm. That's innate. You're nuts. All right. My nuts are done. It says it. That's done. See? My nuts are done. Come on. Focus. Oh, that's some engraving to it. Ow. I messed up on my hatching. I did a wait a minute. Look at that. You can see the engraving on that one. Crosslight. Maybe I have something else engraven here. Give me 1 second. I said it was going to be the last one, but because I messed up on my cross hatching, because I did it at 1 millimeter. I realized that after this one. Let's try another span. Here, I'll show you the setting of that cross light. So we're going to do this one. Focus. So we're going to do this wrench. So hard to see the two lights. It's true. What's the height of this laser? Because when you have a reflective surface, it's really hard to tell 120 millimeters from the surface. All right, Crosslight, let me show you what I messed up on. So my crosshatch right here, I had this at on the second and third pass, 1 millimeter. So Oh, look at that. Listen to these nuts. Later, old Gramunchin. Thanks for coming in. All right, so this will definitely be the last one. Let's mark it. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. He's the other killer. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It's Lawson, okay? It's Lawson my nuts. Been having to drive the wife to and from work in the morning, and then in the afternoon working 2 jobs for her, and then doing my job. She had foot surgery, so we both only have left feet. But that's it. Yep. So we got. She claims she can't drive. I'm like, I drive with one left foot. She should be able to drive with one left foot, right? So what have you been up to, Jason? Haven't been on any hangouts or anything. I don't know. Um, it was, that kit was definitely worth it for $20. It's This is a lot more reflective. So did you see the settings? What settings are you using, Presley? They, I knew buying this, it wasn't going to be like what you see people doing with their guns with the slides on the top. I knew it wasn't going to do anything like that, like really burning away the metal. Holy cow, 200. Now you got me intrigued and see if at what frequency. I mean 220. I'm really but what frequency? See, I went to 40 on this. I should have changed this. Okay. Yeah, this is at 40. For Lawson, my nuts. Did you try engraving on that the samples yet? You want? If you're gonna stay on crosslight, I could try the square. I don't care. I'll try it. I'm just gonna save one for when I do my review video. I'm curious what the manufacturer is of this, because they left the backing still on it. Okay. Well, I'll do this sample piece that they gave us, and then with the kit, and see what that does. I mean, I'm engraving wise, well, as marking wise, this does a fantastic job with the markings. But I, we should still be able to get that 0.2 millimeters, but just they don't tell you the settings to get that. Yeah, that's. Yep. You notice that I don't know when you joined, but the original build surface says it was or engraving surface was 75 by 75, and then it went down to 70. I can't find. I have a whole bunch of dog tags. I can't find where I put them. I bought a whole bunch off Amazon. It was just for testing, and not finding selling any. Oh, there we go. Found them. We'll try that next. Or did you want me to try the sample one? Ah, I mean, it's really hard to see that those two dots too. It's, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a jig that I could just have it 120 millimeters away, because it's on a reflective surface. It's nearly impossible to see it. Logo on dog tag, maybe. Fear abandoned me. I guess you knew that there could be a possibility of a fire. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll try some really slow passes on it. Fan out of the way, and let's take a look at the Loston version. Yeah, that's nothing, because I left it on 40. So I put a dog tag on here. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. There's a little black sheet. Where are you at? Right on top of each other. Yeah. I know. Those Mark. It's been a long day. I was telling it's yeah. I loosened it. Yeah. So yep. I loosened my nuts. I had to drive. I've been driving the wife to and from work, in the morning, as well as then 2 times. She works 2 jobs, doing that, taking her doctor's appointments. We both have now one left leg. Oh. Now that makes a lot more sense for us, like, to do it that way. Plus, I have to read things for a little bit longer with dyslexia. It takes me a little bit of time. So we're going to get rid of lots in my nuts. And we're going to do really? You don't want to go down one? You don't like indents? It's not very nice with the software. All right, this will be, now I've said this before, but this will be the last engraving. Because I want to zero, 45, and negative 45. All right, let's give it a try. And now let's see, there it comes in here, because this is awesome. Like I said, even if it doesn't do deep engraving, which I know that's what Crosslight wants, and I'm sure I can get at some point to get some deep engraved, but it's just a matter of tweaking it. It at the initial pass, on that first pass, completely legible, and that's permanent. It's not coming off. And no smoke there, Karen. Sorry. Well, smoke, but no fire. I know it's very disappointing for you. There's plenty more streams, though. Yeah, I had a high of over almost 60. It's tough doing a stream this late. But it is what it is. You know, I'm having fun with a laser. Been wanting to get something like this for a long time. I'm not worried about the viewers. Hop on and hop off. But I do like keeping my streams like at an hour, hour and a half. I'm already at 3 hours, so this will definitely be the last engraving. Slowing down to 10 to 40, really dark mark on the seamless sheet, just one pass. Yeah, I mean, well, this is on the dog tag, not on that sheet. But it was just one pass, and that was, where are my settings at? Mine are at 150, though. And I'm doing it at a frequency of 20. I mean, a lot of people thought that this wasn't even going to come out. Was the guy IDN or IDI or whatever his name on? He was saying that this was a scam the whole time, and then finally people started receiving them. I mean, honestly, for a Kickstarter, it was a month and a half late. I mean, with all the delays, it's not bad, but their communication, Mr. Carve's communication, was just awful. I got these off of Amazon, Eric. The first pass actually looked like this. One pass. Yeah, I can. Crosslight. If you, I don't know, a lot of people are not on Twitch, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of testing of this on Twitch later on, and definitely next week. And plus, I'm gonna be filming, doing my review at the same time with certain things on it. But maybe could help out with what your settings are, mine and Eric, and try to nail this down. Yeah, this is like 100 kits of dog tags. Yeah, I know. I kept on saying it's the last engraving. Well, I mean, I usually keep my live streams only an hour to an hour and a half, so it's rewatchable on YouTube. But and that's also why I'm going to do a review as well. I mean, it's so easy to put together. It does work. It's just a matter of finding these settings that we are just like literally practicing on as the people that bought and received these machines. Oh, it is Bill's mark. I mean, it's the whole fun of it. All right, David Wilson, thanks for stopping by, bud. I'm glad I was able to use your banana for scale. I know that sounded wrong, but it's true. It was your banana. I used it for scale. But you did give me the banana, so. I remember doing these on the diode laser. One pass, you can't even see it. Well, David, I didn't want to mention it on camera. I know your ego is pretty big, but I'm glad that you were just able to save that until the end of the stream. Oh yeah, that's true. I did see a video on that. I'm starting to get used to the software on what you have to apply every time that you do an etching. Even though I'm not a fan of doing the business cards on this, as you can tell, I mean, I still want to try to see about etching, doing reverse etch. Yeah, you do a negative etch because everything, because you're using the black on there on the business card as your basically your ink. Yeah, Bear is awesome. I mean, it says it right there. He ditched me. He came back in here for a little bit, and then he ditched me again. So yeah, I know I'm awesome, and then he leaves. So no, see, Papa Power, you could buy this one. I'll sell you for the MSRP price, and then I'll get different. I'm curious with this stainless steel how deep it's going to engrave. I mean, of course, I mean I know that you already know this, Cross. I would assume you do is that not all stainless steel is the same. Maybe we'll raid someone on Twitch as well. Who's streaming? Maybe I'll raid Chris Perillo or Kobe Lax or said Lord Brett. All right, should be almost done here. 6 more passes. Now, Eric had a problem with it, the dog tags that came with it, and these are a lot more stout than the ones that I had. See the you hear the difference in the quality. The ones that came with the machine are thicker and definitely better quality. But the one that's being engraved on right now is basically a typical dog tag. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. Because it looks like a lot of people dropped off. It's okay. I streamed her for that, and I could see my laptop and my awesome glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of my Twitch people first. I'm going to do a raid for them. And let's see, we are going, who are we going to raid? Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and we're going to say goodbye to all of our friends here that are hanging out on Twitch. We're going to raid Chris Perillo. Oh, no problem there, Crosslight. If you want, just shoot me a message on all my contact information on YouTube about. And I could let you know when I'm going to be like on Twitch or something. I don't have a set schedule yet. I'm thinking about Tuesdays and Thursday nights, just like an hour or two, easily. I mean, because I've been interested in a fiber laser for a long time. So, and I have actually, this video will probably be out in 2 weeks because I have a video, 2 videos ahead of it. So I usually just do all my testing for a week, shoot my video, and then I edit. But I got 2 videos ahead of this one. So I want to appreciate everyone coming in. I definitely appreciate PCBWay for being the sponsor of this video. And I wish you guys a great evening, day, weekend, or whenever you decide maybe to rewatch this video. It's definitely a little long. So catch you the next time on Transfer. See you guys later. No, she's not going to deal with it. Sorry, Karen. Have a good one, guys and gals.